Emerson Hancock is on the mound today as the Mariners look for a series win against the White Sox.
And it will be Sam Antonacci to step in and lead off against the 6'4" right-hander.
This finds Emerson and quickly one away.
And here's Murakami. He homered off Hancock in Chicago in the first inning.
This is a tapper in front of the plate. It stays in the circle. Pereda pounces on it. There is out number 2.
Here's Andrew Benintendi.
Swing and a miss. Emerson Hancock, 96.
Sean Burke on the mound for the 10th time so far this year. That ERA has ballooned after the last 2 times out. He just hasn't looked as sharp.
Well, here's the one to start things off today. Cole Young draws a walk.
Julio Rodriguez had their only hit last night, and it was in the first inning.
This one has popped up into shallow right field as Kelenic comes in to make the grab. 1 down.
Now Josh Naylor, who is 4 for 5 with a home run in his career against Burke.
Runner goes, throw down from Romo, and got him. Nicely done from Drew Romo behind the plate as he catches Cole Young trying to take second.
Nice throw by Romo. This is almost a pitch out. Great pitch to throw on by Romo, and he throws a strike down to Acuna, who puts the tag on Young. Very nicely done.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Burke. Strike 3 called, and a challenge from Naylor. Oh, it had the entire plate.
Oh my gosh.
Call's correct. Seattle has 1 remaining.
So that's the first strikeout for Burke.
So consecutive walks to open up the second inning.
We saw Emerson do this 2 starts ago in Chicago. He walked 3 batters in 1 inning after walking 6 batters for the entire year to that point. That'll bring up right fielder Jared Kelenic.
Outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. 3 straight walks to start this second inning.
Did not see this coming after the first. Hancock was rolling. As you see, walks this season versus the White Sox, 6 of them in 7 innings pitched. All other opponents, 7. Huge opportunity for the White Sox to get out front early.
Hottest bat in the lineup is Tristan Peters right now.
A swing and a miss. He goes diving after a changeup and a much-needed strikeout from Emerson Hancock.
This is huge. Hopefully this can get him back on track. A great location for this changeup.
Now a good old-fashioned double play, and Hancock can get out of the inning. Here's Drew Romo.
Bases are loaded for this 3-1. Ground ball finds Young. Emerson on to first for the double play.
And yes, a little bit of a minor miracle as Emerson Hancock with the bases loaded and nobody out, and the White Sox cannot score. He got the ground ball he needed to Cole Young at second. A 4-6-3 double play, and that will retire the side. Left fielder Randy Arozarena leading off the bottom of the second.
It's not been a great month offensively for the Mariners as Randy wears one for the 2nd straight game. Fastball gets him.
So fortunately he's all right. Man alive, he gets hit a lot. Nobody out. Here's Luke Rayleigh.
Lifted in the air into shallow right center field as Kelenic comes in to make the catch.
1 down. Here's Dominic Canzone, the DH.
Dom hitting .242. He has 4 home runs and 18 runs batted in.
1-1. Canzone hits it hard. It's fair inside the bag at first base. And this allows Arozarena to trot home and score. Dom Canzone, it's an RBI stand-up double. Well, the Mariners take an early lead. Doubles are good too.
Yeah, they work. That works exactly. And you know, hey, with Randy's speed, he would have had to get up and go. He might have been able to score from first on this one, but huge that he was on second. We talked about that knuckle curveball, and it's not like you go up there looking for the knuckle curve, but because he throws it so often, you recognize it very quickly and make that adjustment with your swing plane.
And the Mariners have 2 down here in the bottom half of the second. And that'll bring up shortstop Cole Emerson.
Breaking ball, got him looking. Back-to-back punch outs for Sean Burke. Hancock was all over the place in the second. Might have found it again now to start this third.
Yeah, you might have just seen your one chance come and go.
And slices that one into left field. Finds the gap as he takes the big turn at first.
First hit for the White Sox. Here's Murakami with a 1-out base runner.
Murakami sends one in the air into the sun in left field. Randy fighting the sun with his glove. Makes the catch. 2 outs.
Here's Benintendi. He's batting 3rd in the lineup today, the DH.
Pitch out, but the throw is wild into center field as Antonacci, the head first slide, he is there at second.
Might have clipped Emerson on the way by. Either way, stolen base. Ooh.
Benintendi, a little bloop into center field. Antonacci, he's going to score. So the White Sox will tie this game in the third. An RBI single from Benny.
Stolen base pays off for the White Sox. A little blooper into center field. Wow, those are fun. And the White Sox have tied it up here. Big time at bat right there by Benintendi, who was fighting. They have not hit, nobody has hit that sweeper well. And he didn't hit it hard, but he found a way to get a knock off of it.
So here's Montgomery.
Montgomery pops it up. Emerson now gives way. Wisdom has it and makes the catch.
Bottom of the fourth. Burke to a Rosarena.
Randy draws a walk. He reaches for the second time today. Was hit earlier. Here's Luke Raley. Randy taking off for second. The throw, the tag. Randy's safe. He swipes another bag. It's his second today.
Breaking ball. Got him swinging. Good pitch from Burke.
And there's 2 outs. I'll bring up Patrick Wisdom.
Line left field. Base hit rolling for a while. Randy trots home to score. Patrick Wisdom has put the Mariners in front in the 4th inning. An RBI double.
That's exactly what the Mariners are looking for. Some pop from the right side of the plate. Patrick Wisdom hit our frozen rope down the left field line. And it's a clutch base hit. It came with 2 outs, and the Mariners have the lead. Great to see Patrick come up with that base hit. Timely base hit right there.
Huge that Randy Rosarena ended up stealing second base.
He has scored both runs for the Mariners.
It'll 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop Luis Angel Acuna.
Liner to center, and it's going to fall in front of Rodriguez. So the speedy Acuna will get on with 1 down.
Here is Sam Antonacci.
Antonacci rips this one to center, and once again it falls in front of Rodriguez. So back-to-back singles into center field, and the White Sox have something brewing in the 5th.
Good for the White Sox. They've got something cooking right now. 1st and 2nd, and their big bopper at the plate, Murakami.
Pulls it and hits it into right field. Acuna with wheels. He will score from second. Murakami's RBI single ties this game at 2 here in the 5th inning.
It's not all homers from Murakami. Does a good job right here. Sweeper right in the middle of the plate, and he smacks it into the 4-hole. Good job by Acuna to make sure it wasn't caught, and then speeds around. Antonacci doing the same.
2 on and 2 away in a 2-2 tie. Runners get their leads at 1st and 3rd, and here's Colson Montgomery.
Fly ball. Julio racing in. Julio is able to keep his feet and make the catch.
So Cole Young, a challenge, and he was hit by the pitch from Burke. And now the Mariners have runners on at 1st and 2nd with nobody out for Julio Rodriguez. Mariners, a great opportunity right here to break up the 2-2 tie.
The 1-2. Into center field. This drops in, base hit. And the bases are loaded. Well, this is the last guy the White Sox want to see now. Josh Naylor, 12 career home runs against Chicago. He has OPS'd over 1,000 in his career against the White Sox.
Pops this up in a shallow left. Antonacci makes the sliding grab. And everybody stays put. So best case scenario for the White Sox, 1 down.
Huge play right here. Antonacci didn't get the best read on it because it went up right in that sun that I was talking about, but got there a little bit late, makes the easy sliding catch, and keeps Pereda at 3rd base, most importantly.
Randy Rosarena has been on base twice today. Pops him up. Infield fly is called. And 2 away here in this 5th inning.
Looks like that might be it for Burke, and it is going to be it. Bases loaded here, bottom of the 5th.
Sean Newcomb brought in for situations just like this. Bases loaded, 2-out jam, and he will not face Raley. It will be Rob Refsnyder to hit.
On the ground, a Maedroff puts his body in front. The race to the bag in time. Nicely done. White Sox get out of the bases loaded, nobody out jam.
Absolutely Houdini act.
So Criswell strikes out Kelenic. That's the 1st out.
Here's Tristan Peters.
And that's a fair ball. Nick Marley had to hop out of the way at 1st base. They're going to wave in Maedroff. And the ball is stuck underneath the railing, so they're going to send Maedroff back to 3rd. The run will not score. If you'll take a look underneath the padding at the wall, it just gets lodged underneath.
White Sox got something going. Man on 3rd and 2nd. Less than 2. Romo's got another chance here. Drive in a run. Fly ball will do it.
A throw back to third, and now in a rundown. Maedroth caught in between. Pereda running him back and applies the tag. 2 outs.
That's enormous. Pereda threw behind the runner at third, and they had Maedroth.
Maedroth, a huge base runner mistake coming down the line. He saw a bunt. You got to wait until the bunt gets down. He bunted right through it, and Pereda giving the ball up to Wisdom. They had him in the pickle, short pickle. They got him right away for the second out. So what a break for the Mariners.
That is huge. So Peterson to third, but now there's 2 outs.
Ground ball right in line with Naylor. He takes it to the bag himself.
And somehow, some way, the Mariners keep the White Sox off the board. We are still tied 2-2. Newcomb, the lefty, still going for the White Sox. Jhonny Pereda will start things for the Mariners here.
This is driven deep out to left. Back. Gone! Jhonny Pereda has given the Mariners the lead in the 7th inning. His first major league home run puts the Mariners in front.
Well, that was very timely for his first major league home run.
That's got to feel good. You come in, you join an organization, you feel like you're contributing. And Jhonny Pereda has done that with Cal Raleigh on the IL.
1 down. That'll bring up Rodriguez.
You've just got to anticipate he's taken off.
Smoked into the corner. Base hit. Multi-hit day for Julio as he chugs into second base. He stands up with a double.
Hard-throwing righty Jordan Hicks is into the game. Randy Arozarena will bat with a runner at third at 2 outs.
Fly ball deep. Randy, how much did he get at the wall? It disappears! Home run! Randy Arozarena!
2-run home run. The Mariners lead 5-2. Fireworks going off. T-Mobile Park going wild.
2 home runs for the Mariners here in the bottom of the 7th inning to break up the tie. Randy, number 5 on the year. Jhonny Pereda is first.
So the Mariners playing some long ball here in the inning. Randy's had a great day.
Back-to-back singles.
And the tying run is headed to home plate in Tristan Peters.
Ground is to the right side. They started off for 1 at second. Peters beats it out at first. Ball gets by. Maedroth, he's going to scoot home. It's a 5-3 ball game as Peters ends up at second.
Good job by Peters to get down the line and make sure this was not a double play. Puts it in play. It's that sinker. It's going to be a fielder's choice 4-6, and then an error on the shortstop Emerson throwing this ball away.
Up and away, ball 4, and we will see Edgar Caro.
Swing and a miss.
Bizzardo strikes out the pinch hitting Edgar Carroll for the final out of the 8th inning. Left-hander Jose Ferrer on in relief looking for the final 3 outs in this one. And Randall Grichuk will lead things off a pinch hitter.
Grichuk starts it off, attacking the first one. Joe drifting back, and it gets out of here. The Sox are not done yet. A pinch hit home run for Randall Grichuk, and we got a 1-run game.
Randall is a strong man because he hit this ball and it just kept going. When he hit it, I thought it would be an out. It just traveled like crazy. Look at top of the zone. Not even a strike. Look at the strength to get behind that. Didn't even hit it as well as he can, and that ball still gets out of here.
Colson Montgomery still without a hit in this series. One last chance for the White Sox.
He got him. That's the ball game. The Mariners win it, and they take the series. 5-4 the final.